All right, so this video is about tire wear. So yesterday we made a video about look with your eyes at the car. Don't just buy the car, right? Don't buy, oh, I want a BMW. Just don't buy it because it has the label BMW on it, or whatever car that you know gets you excited and motivated to throw your money at it. What you want to do is actually really look at the car. See if the tire light's on, check the oil, remove the oil cap, look at the body, open the trunk. I mean, it is quite a process to make sure that you are getting a good deal. You want to think that you can trust a used car dealership or a new car dealership, and I'm going to tell you, no. Trust yourself more than you trust them. There are hidden things that you have no clue what's going on. But this video is going to be about tire wear. So we're just going to give tires we took off a vehicle that is in for recondition work. And I want to just show you, if the tire was on the car, example like this, and you just take a quick look at it, look, you looking at the sidewall all tire shined up, right? For one, it makes the tire look good and new. For two, it hides problems with the tire because most people really don't know what to look for other than, does it hold air, right? Yeah. Is it holding air? So if you take a closer look to the tire, you really need to get on the ground and take a look at it. And you need to see what the wear bars look like, what the tire wear is like. Is it excessive on one side and the other? So you can see that this car has alignment issues, right? And tire wear across. So alignment, and then it's so slimed up with tire shine, I'm not even going to get into checking it for sidewall cracks. So that's one tire. This tire here is going to show you a little bit more, closer look, right? Let's see the defects in this tire. Dry rot, cracked, wear bars. So this tire was probably dry rot and cracked before it was basically worn out. These are probably expired. So you got alignment wear bar showing, dry rot cracks. How many more things do I need to show you on this tire to tell you that it's bad? Although that someone took the time to tire shine it up. All right, so you really need to get down on the ground and take a look at the tires. And use your phone, zoom in on the tire treads. Piece of metal right there, it's two. This tire here, if you're looking at this tire, it's got extreme tire wear on the left. This has more of an alignment issue depending on what wheel it was on. Wear bar showing, wear over here, down into a different ply. So if you just had this on your car and you're so in love with, this is my first car, I've always wanted a Chevy Cruze, and you don't know what you're looking for, you could be really buying a bag of angry cats or rattlesnakes.
That's a pretty big job.
You like that one?
Well,
it's the same. You don't want to reach your hand into a bag of angry cats or a bag of angry rattlesnakes, but you really need to get into look at the car. And yesterday we talked about paint work, how horrible the body and paint guys have become today, that are putting these cars back together is disgusting, and the customers are still buying it, not knowing what they're buying, even though there's not an accident reported. Carfax isn't always accurate. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do as a consumer. To just say, hey, is there any warning lights on? All right, the tire light's on. Why is the tire light on? Does it need $500 worth of tire monitors? You don't know because you're not a mechanic. The used car dealers know, or they don't know. They're not going to tell you the truth. Is the interior beat up and things are torn? That would be two things on this car, like objections for me to buy a car. It's like, oh, well, the seat's torn, the tire light's on, it's vibrating. You're looking at the paint work, it's like, it's okay, but it's a used car. You're accepting some of this stuff because you really want the car, right? You really need the car. Then you start looking at the tires, and then they're all shined up, and you think that they're new tires because they're shined up, and they're not new tires because they just shined up old beat tires. And if you don't know anything about tires, then you think that the tires are new until the tire shine wears off. And you're like, oh, wow. And then you get into a shop like us for...
We're like, oh, yeah, you need tires.
For an oil change, right? And you're like, yeah, you know, you need 3 tires, 4 tires in alignment, and it's leaking oil, it's leaking coolant, the tire light's on. And then, you know, by the time you're done with presenting all the needs to the car, and oh, by the way, the cabin air filter and air filter are disgusting and it needs a tune-up, you're like, I just bought this car. Yes, you should have had a professional check it out or slow the process down and have the vehicle inspected before you buy it. And don't trust the used car dealership mechanics to do the best job for you. They work for the used car dealership. They have the used car dealership's best interest at hand, not yours. Always, even if you're buying it from a dealership, pre-certified, what else do they call them? Factory certified vehicles when they're used and all this other stuff at the dealerships. Yeah. They have minimum standards that those cars have to pass before they hit the lot. And that standard isn't always the best for you, that's for sure. And even for used car dealerships. Some guys have a very, very meticulous recon inspection. And then some guys, they legitimately have none. All right, guys, if you need something, let us know. Thanks for watching.